Thank you, Keisha. I gotta hide myself. Uh, um, I'm happy we made it through 2020. Uh, yes, we're almost through the election. I can't believe it's still going. It's still a thing. But I don't know why he's fighting so hard to be president. Who would want that job? I was president. I was president of my 5th grade stamp club. That was enough. That was a lot of work. Hosting a meeting once a month, being keeper of the stamp club grab bag, little bag that all the kids grabbed a stamp out. I got one from Mongolia. No, it's still cool. It's a stamp from Mongolia. The tales that stamp could tell if it could talk. It's a guy mailing an electric bill in Mongolia. I'm a nerd. Anything sounds exotic when he's put in Mongolia after it. I'm nice in Mongolia. But anyway, ultimately, the stamp grab bag was my downfall as president, as well as corruption, because I figured with great responsibility came great power and extra stamps. And so I devised a scheme that was so devious and cunning in its criminality that I don't remember it. But Mrs. Henricks found out my Stampgate tapes and impeached me. Made me put my head on my desk and think about what I did. I was mostly mad I got that was my first brush with criminality, and it didn't go well. I wouldn't be a good criminal, I don't think. How do you even get to be a criminal? Do the gangs and crime crews advertise on the dark web? And what is the dark web? How do you get to the dark web? I'm too afraid to Google how to get to the dark web because I'm afraid the dark web will find out. And the next day, I'd be in Ralph's in the freezer section, and some girl in green hair and wearing glasses, cute and bookish, but with an edge, would whisper in my ear, "Follow me into a life of crime, gravity, and midday sex." Being a criminal sounds like a lot more work than working. Because when you go to your job, you just zone out for 8 hours. You don't care. But when you're a criminal, you're on call 24/7. You're planning. You're casing joints or joint casing. You're always working, always planning. And I'm a fly by the seat of my pants kind of guy. And let's be honest. I believe the guideline is if you can't do the time, you shouldn't do the crime. I think that's what they say. And I know I look very tough, but I wouldn't do well in prison. Not enough me. And I'm an introvert. And prison is a very extroverted scene. You're never alone in the shower. You have to join a gang. And I've never been a joiner. So, and I don't understand why solitary confinement is a punishment. To me, it'd be a reward. I mean, it's just you and your thoughts for 3 months or years. What could go wrong? In fact, my first day in prison, I'd be like, God, yeah. How do you get this solitary confinement? Oh, do I shank you? Am I using that right? But I think about death threats and how they don't make sense. Why warn someone that you want to kill them? All you have to worry about are the death threats you don't get. Like, I've never gotten a death threat. I can't sleep at night. But then someone told me that I seem more like someone who would make a death threat instead of getting a death threat. And I think it's because I'm a middle-aged white guy who's pasty. And your famous killers, your Dahmers, your Gacy's, they were not tan. They were not tanning, they were planning. They were spending every day and night in their basements and crawl spaces, planning how to kill you better. That's my time. You guys were fun. Thanks. I'm Jim McCaffrey.